What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another Real Trivia Face Off. I am joined today by Andrew Just, and we have a big match for you here today. Andrew, why don't you talk to the audience about it?
Yeah, we got an interesting matchup today. So we've got Jaideep coming back after his victory over Steven. I don't know, was that considered an upset, Albert, or was that sort of a debut match?
I saw it as an upset. I think most people thought Steven was going to get the W, but Jaideep not only win it, he won it by technical knockout, which is a big feat.
Very impressive against such a competitor as Steven. And then we got Sascha, who actually had our first knockout in the league.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited to see her return, see how she does tonight, see how she proves herself even further, honestly.
Yeah, and two things that you probably noticed. Probably one thing. Two things combined into one. Both competitors got very favorable rounds in round two. And Jaideep's match, Jaideep got opponent's choice, but Steven gave him Wizarding World, which apparently is a strength of Jaideep. And during Sasha's match, not only does she land on Wizarding World, but Trev also lands on Romcom, which is one of her other strengths. So, they both got very favorable spins. Well, I wonder what's going to happen today.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be an interesting match.
Enough from us. You guys hear us talk all the time. You guys probably bored by now. So let's just hear what the competitors have to say, starting with the Daredevil himself, Jaideep Damle.
Yo, what's up, everyone? Super excited to be here again, and just hoping for really good, fun game.
All right, you heard it right there, Jaideep's promo, and now let's throw it to Sascha.
Hi, I am excited to be back. I am hoping, obviously, to get a favorable wheel again, but we'll see what happens.
Okay, yep, that was Sascha. Thoughts on that promo, Andrew? Not very fire promos, I would say, but
man, we got to get some more energy in here, get some trash talk.
Right? We need some heel action. Maybe we'll see that soon. But yeah, they are excited to get started. Both of them, once again, have not experienced that round 3. I wonder if that round 3 will mess with them.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, how they strategize in the categories and how they will play their repeats and everything. And yeah, it's going to be
the way the system works. It can change everything. And the way that we've changed it up recently, where you get to pick categories, taking a little bit of the luck out. We haven't seen, we haven't gone through tourney with it yet, but I'm enjoying the rule change so far.
Yeah, and I would say the only 2 matches where the round 3 actually played kind of an effect was only Aiden versus Owen and Colin versus John, which are the 2 veterans. And then all these newer rookies, they haven't really faced that. So this might be the first time they face off and experience that, and that's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, then, without any further ado, let's get to the introduction. Introducing first, with a record of 1 win, 0 defeat, 1 technical knockout, he is currently the number 7th ranked competitor, Jaideep, the Daredevil Damle.
Yo, what's up?
All right. And his opponent, with a record of 1 win, 0 defeat, 1 knockout, she is the number 6 ranked competitor, Sascha Nirvana Nixon.
Hello.
All right.
I gotta say, the music you guys picked would have made me think that you were going to get a little bit more into it. Some higher energy.
Hi, hello.
Present a little differently, maybe.
Andrew's disappointed.
Sorry.
Look, I think great intro songs, but.
But yeah, you guys have anything to say before we get started, or any questions before we get started?
No, I'm just gonna play it humble. Just hope for a really good fun game.
Same.
I like that they respect the game right there.
You get opponent's choice. Make sure you hit Wizarding World.
After what I've just heard, definitely not.
Yep. All right. So Andrew, why don't do you want to read the rules for round number 1?
Sounds good. Yeah. So we're going to be going through. This is the most simple of the rounds. We just do 8 questions from random categories. We'll give you guys the question. You have 15 seconds to write your answers down. And then every question that you get right, you'll get a point for. And if you get all of them right, you'll get a perfect round question. So there's a total possible of 9. 9 questions, but usually it's going to be 8.
Mm-hmm. All right. Couldn't have said it better myself. And don't forget you have the challenge and the 3 repeats for the entire match. And I'll take it away with the first question as I set the timer real quick. All right. First question in round number 1 is category of fantasy/sci-fi. And your question is, Reloaded and Revolutions are installments in which sci-fi franchise?
Now, Albert, do you have any thoughts on these 2 specific films that you just listed?
I haven't seen them.
Yeah, that's the same case for me.
I've seen the original. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, starting with Sasha.
I said The Matrix.
That is correct. Jaideep?
The Matrix. Oops.
Yep, that is correct. 1 point apiece.
Great. Yeah, I feel like I need to get to those, but I think I was too pretentious when I first watched The Matrix, and I think I'd enjoy what I've heard is the goofiness of them now.
Well, the original one is one of the best films from the year that I was born. So yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, well, there you go.
All of us were born in that year, I think. Is it? I don't know.
I'm old, man.
Oh, okay. All right, Andrew, take it away with question number 2.
Question 2. This one's in the category of dramas. In The Shawshank Redemption, Andy Dufresne requested a large poster of which classic American actress to be hung in his jail cell?
If you were to request a poster of a actors or actress to be hung in your room because you're not in a jail cell, who would it be?
Oh, man, it's a tough question. My heart's leading me to J.K. Simmons, just that
4.
That great energy. He can scare me, motivate me every
1.
day.
Pants down, Jaideep. Do you have anything?
Didn't have anything.
Nope. Sasha?
I'm wrong, but I said Rita Hayworth.
Turns out, actually, that is correct.
Oh!
Yes, Rita Hayworth.
Okay.
That was actually the first one that he requested. I think there's a series in the film. There are a few other people, but yeah, that's what we were looking for.
That's the main one. Yeah. All right. You got that correct. And now we go to question number 3. Category of new releases. New releases, and your question is, which actress starred in both Fighting with My Family and Midsommar in 2019?
I've been seeing a lot of discourse about Midsommar lately, and I mean, I'm terrified of horror. I'm even more scared of Ari Aster, but I'm feeling like I have to get to it.
Both of these films are top 10 from last year to me. I absolutely adore it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Sasha.
I said Florence Pugh.
That is correct. JD?
Yeah. I'm wrong. I said Amy Adams.
Amy Adams is incorrect. The answer was Florence Pugh. So Sasha keeping up that perfect round number 1 so far. 3, 2, 1. Andrew, why don't you take it away? Question 3.
Yeah, up next in my least favorite category, we have horror thriller. It's a simple question. Who directed The Sixth Sense?
It'd be good if I had seen any of these.
Matthew Chen in the live chat said that he wants to have a poster of Daddy Gyllenhaal.
That's a good one, man. That's a good answer.
Yep.
3, 2, 1. All right, Spence down, starting with JD.
Can't get anything on this one.
Nope. Sasha?
I said M. Night Shyamalan.
There you go. That's correct.
That is correct.
I knew it, but couldn't put my finger on it.
The big old twisty boy. That's what you got to think about.
You got tongue twisted right there while trying to figure out the answer because he's not for his twist. Get it? Yeah, it's horrible. All right. Question number. Let's move on. Save me from this. Question number 5. Category of animated films. These are films drawn by hand or by a computer. And your question is, who voiced the Iron Giant in The Iron Giant?
Okay, just to clarify this, last time you asked me which one I preferred, and my answer is everybody prefers hand animation, but I feel like I'm more accepting. I computer animation can be beautiful,
5,
man.
4. I agree. 3. Example: Moana. 2, 1. Pens down, starting with Sasha.
I said Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel is correct. JD?
I said Hugh Jackman.
That would have been cool, but that is unfortunately incorrect.
That'd be a pretty thoroughly different performance, but I'd be down to see it.
Another fun fact without me realizing it. What's it called? Iron Giant is also 1999. So yeah, another great film. Also, is Sixth Sense 99? I want to say it is. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. If it is, then wow, all 99 questions without me realizing it. But yeah, right now the score is 5-1.
All right. Up next, we've got the category of directors. Steven Spielberg released 2 films in 1993. Name both films.
I'll give you guys a little bit extra time for this question. And yeah, I just fact checked it. Sixth Sense is indeed 99 as well. So 3 questions from the year 1999 without me realizing.
So were you born in 99?
I am, yeah.
I'm 97, dude.
Wow.
I'm so old, man.
So you're like what, 37 right now?
Yeah, approximately 36 actually.
3.
I'm gonna make it through college.
1, pens down, starting with, I forget who we started with last time, but I believe it was Sascha, so let's go with JD first.
Schindler's List and Jurassic Park.
That's correct.
That is correct.
Insane that happened, Sasha.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't get either one of them. No.
Let's see it. Let's see it, Sasha.
You don't have to show it if you don't want to.
I'm pretty sure one of them's not even his movie. Okay.
Oh goodness.
So I said
that's Stanley Kubrick.
I believe
the other one was
one of them is 70s. I don't know. Wait, one of them is 80s.
I don't know.
Yeah. I think 2001.
2001 is way before that.
Yeah, 70s?
Yeah.
60s? No, 70s.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Dude, I suck at years.
But yeah, Andrew was right. That was an insane year for Spielberg. After
insane.
And getting the Best Picture.
All right.
But yeah, so no perfect round for either competitor today, but still can be very high scoring. Right now the score is 5-2. So JD catching up there. And now we go to the penultimate question. Question number 7. Category of action/adventure. And your question is, in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, which historical figure did Indiana Jones get a signature from?
Dude, I've been meaning to watch these.
Sorry?
Have a repeat.
Okay. In Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, which historical figure did Indiana Jones get a signature from? That's a first repeat for JD, I believe, because I don't know if that's technical or not, but I don't think it does. But yeah, as you can tell with the poster behind me, I'm a huge fan of that franchise.
Yeah, man. It's been years, like a decade since I saw it.
3, 2, 1. Okay, starting with Sascha.
I've not seen any of these movies. I deeply apologize. So I said Winston Churchill.
A good guess.
Good guess. Around the same time, I believe. I'm not sure. But yeah. JD, do you have it?
Adolf Hitler.
That is correct.
There it is.
Okay.
One of the best scenes in the film. One of the best scenes in the film.
Great scene.
He's like, and then,
Nice.
I will say I would not have guessed Adolf Hitler if I had never seen the film either. So,
fair. I mean, if you know he fights Nazis, it's a
yeah. You got World War II, so
yeah. All right. Why don't you take it away with the last question of round number 1?
Yeah. Here in question 8, we've got comedies. Which actor co-starred with Jennifer Aniston in the 2012 film Just Go With It?
When I first saw this film, I thought it was good. Upon thinking back, it wasn't.
I just realized how messy my background is.
Mine is a mess. Just cleaning up in 5.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
4, 3, 2, 1. Andrew managed to clean up under time as well. JD, what do you have?
I don't think it's right, but I said Adam Sandler.
Sascha?
I also said Adam Sandler.
Both of them is correct.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Yeah. I mean, honestly, that's a good bet with Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking. Like if it's Jennifer Aniston, I feel like Adam Sandler is like something.
It's either that or Paul Rudd. I feel like.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, before we go, at the end of round number 1, the current score is 6-4, which is a very close and very good scoring round number 1. As Matthew Chen mentioned, Andrew, he thinks that you can handle Midsommar. which I think I agree
he
as well.
He has a lot of faith in me, a lot of undeserved faith from Matthew.
So Sixth Sense, yeah, Sixth Sense 999, 2001 was 69. Matthew just showing off right now. He's just showing off. Never, and it turns out he's wrong.
Thank you. Yeah.
Matthew is flexing because he knows he's gonna face one of you guys eventually down the line, trying to intimidate you guys right there. But 6-4 at the end of round number 1, and now we go to round number 2, and I'm gonna read the rules. Rule number 2: you guys get to spin the wheel, and if you land on the category, you get 4 questions from that category. If you like it, you can stick with it. If you don't like it, you can respin again unless the initial spin lands on opponent's choice. 4 questions, like I said, each question are worth 2 points. Multiple choice is available, but we reduce the value to 1. Be careful because your opponents may steal if you give an incorrect answer. Repeats and challenge still in effect. All of you still have your challenge. Sascha still have 3 repeats. Jaideep have 2 left. This is the wheel for today. And the category for today are Samuel L. Jackson, Wizarding World, 70s, Comedy, MCU, Rom-Com, Matthew McConaughey, David Fincher, Star Wars, Biopics, and Opponents and Spinners' Choice. Sascha, you're currently in the lead. Do you want to spin first, or do you want to let Jaideep spin?
He can go first.
All right.
Jaideep, this is your 1 spin. And the spin is in. Let's see what it lands on. Samuel L. Jackson, really close to Spinner's Choice right there, but lands Samuel L. Jackson. Do you want to take it? Or you want to spin again? I can show you the category list if you need to.
Let's spin again. What the hell? Let's do it.
Spinning again.
Yeah.
Tempting fate right there. And
Sure is.
I feel like I'm gonna regret this.
the spin is in.
I, in my
Let's
life,
see
have
where
come to
it
regret it
lands
quite a few times, but it can turn up well.
Rom-coms.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I should have taken Sam Jackson.
Do you want to take that one, Andrew? I'll send you the questions.
Yeah,
your way.
sure. Hit me with it.
Okay. Let me know if you get it.
I take it that rom-com is not a specialty of yours, Jaideep?
No, it's not.
Well, we'll see what happens here.
And there's always that sort of tangential knowledge.
Remember,
Maybe.
the multiple choice is there, so if you need it, you can.
Yeah.
All right, let's get started with it. In the category of rom-com, our first question for Jaideep is, who played Sarah Marshall in Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
Can I have multiple choice?
Yep, absolutely. A, Mila Kunis. B, Drew Barrymore. C, Rachel McAdams. Or D, Kristen Bell.
I'm gonna go with Kristen Bell.
That is correct for 1 point.
Nice.
All right.
There you go.
Nice play right there. One of the funniest rom-coms I've ever seen too.
I got to get back to it. I saw it when I was too young and probably did not.
What age? Let me know what age. What age?
I mean, high school, I think, but
that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
I thought you saw it at like 6 or something like that.
at 6, that would be not great.
No.
But I'd love to get back to it. All right, next question. In which city do the events of You've Got Mail take place?
Multiple choice, please.
Yep. All right. A, New York City. B, Seattle. C, Los Angeles. Or D, Chicago.
Seattle?
So,
B, Seattle?
and Steel.
Sorry, I think you were cutting out a little bit. Can you?
and Andrew
Yeah.
Andrew broke up. I think he's frozen.
Sorry
So I'm
about
gonna-
that.
Okay. So sorry. Was he right or wrong?
He is. He answers Seattle, and that is incorrect.
All right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Chicago.
That is also incorrect.
Yeah.
Am I back?
Yeah. I can.
Yeah,
hear
you're
you now.
back.
Okay, just checking. Yep. All right. The correct answer there was New York City.
Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, straight on to the next one. Which actress stars in the 2018 sci-fi rom-com Every Day?
Multiple choice, please.
Yeah. A, Zendaya. B, Debbie Ryan. C, Angourie Rice. Or D, Gina Rodriguez.
B?
B, Debbie Ryan?
Yeah.
That would be incorrect. Sasha, do you have it?
I said Angourie Rice.
That's correct.
Yep.
So that's 1 point steal for Sasha.
This film was weird.
I'll admit, I've never heard of it.
I think it's based on a David Levithan novel.
Huh.
I'm not surprised that you've never heard of it, Andrew, but that's...
Yeah, I would think if it's from 2018, I would have, but apparently not. Okay, then you got one more question left. You ready for that, Jaideep?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Who played as Patty, Molly's best friend in She's Out of My League?
Can I have multiple choice?
Yeah. A. Rosario Dawson. B. Deborah Ann Wool. C. Alice Eve. Or D. Kristen Ritter.
A. Rosario Dawson.
That's incorrect. Sasha for the steal.
Kristen Ritter.
That's correct. 1 point steal for Sasha.
I too like this film.
Yeah.
I actually quite like this one. Yeah.
All right.
That's the end of round 2 for Jaideep's spin. Sasha came out of that with 2 points from the steal. So, not ideal, but a lot could come down to the next spin here.
Yeah, let's see if Jaideep, hopefully, he's just looking for some steals. Hopefully that favors him because he does need it. Right now the score is currently 8-5. So yeah, Sasha, here is your spin.
Alrighty.
And it lands on David Fincher.
No.
Quick decision to spin away right there. All right, let's see where he lands.
It's a risky one, but it seems like she may be happy with literally anything else.
Comedy.
Okay.
Comedy. All right. I'll be reading the questions in comedy.
Alrighty.
For Sasha. Okay, let me just find that question.
Yeah, when I saw the wheel, I was like, if David Fincher or horror come up, I will get 0 out of 4. Most definitely.
You got to watch some Fincher movies then.
I've seen one. I saw Panic Room. That's like...
Hey, that's honestly an interesting place to start, but respect.
All right. Sasha, are you ready for the 4 questions in comedy?
Hit me.
All right. I'm not going to hit you, but I'm going to ask you the question. All right. Question number 1. In Bridesmaids, Kristen Wiig's character used to own and operate what kind of shop?
A bakery, like a baking. Do you want more specific than that?
Bakery is what we're looking for.
Okay.
2 points right there. Question 2. Who directed Blazing Saddles?
Mel Brooks.
Another 2 points right there. Yeah, this if she keeps it up, she can get another knockout. It's going to be insane. Question number 3. Which actor was the original Nutty Professor in 1963?
You're going to have to give me options on this.
A. Dick Van Dyke. B. Don Knotts. C. Paul Newman. Or D. Jerry Lewis?
Jerry Lewis?
That is correct for another 1 point right there. And I believe we're not in knockout territory because even she got I believe if she got 2, then there's no knockout. There's no possible knockout, but she can extend the lead up to 10 if she gets a 2 over here.
Yeah.
And the question is your 4th question in comedy. In Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, Ace Ventura investigates the mystery of a missing mascot to which American football team?
I'll need choices again.
A. Miami Dolphins. B. Detroit Lions. C. Los Angeles Rams. D. Philadelphia Eagle.
I really don't know, so I'm going to say Miami Dolphins.
And that guess, once again, is correct. For another 1 point right there. She keep on saying she doesn't know, and she keep on getting it right.
Brutal. Brutal. I'll say, as a competitor, when you hear, I don't know, and then they get it right, it's heartbreaking every time.
I'm sorry.
So yeah, right now the score is Sasha with 14 and Jaideep with 5. Jaideep really needs a big round here. Jaideep's face is just like in stun right now. And Andrew, you want to read the rules for round number 3?
Yeah, I got you. Okay, this one, you guys will be giving us 3 numbers, anywhere from 1 to 20. Am I right? Okay, anywhere from 1 to 20, you'll pick 3 of those numbers. They will correspond to 3 different categories. Each of you are going to get a question in each of those categories, but you get to rearrange which category is worth which. So you could, we'll give you the 3 categories that you're taking, and then you'll tell us whether you want them to be worth 2, 3, or 5 points. But you tell us at the beginning. It's not something you figure out along the way.
And yeah, no multiple choice, no stealing. Jaideep, you still have 2 repeats left. Sascha still have all 3. Sascha, since you're in the lead right now, give us 3 numbers within 1 to 20.
5, 15, and 17.
5, 15, and 17. Okay, and Jaideep, what's your 3 numbers?
5, 11. Oh, actually, let's do 3, 11.
We cannot say 5. 3, 11, and sorry, what?
16.
16. Okay, I'm gonna go with Jaideep first, and he picked 3, and that the first one, that is fantasy sci-fi, and that was 3, and 11, that is famous actors and actresses. I'm writing that down as well. And 16 that he picked is romance.
Oh.
So Jaideep, which one do you want as your 2? Which one do you want as your 3? And which one do you want as your 5?
I'll take romance as my 2, actors and actresses as my 3, and then fantasy sci-fi as my 5.
All right, and Sascha, you pick 5, 15, and 17. 5 is musicals.
Okay.
15 is James Bond. And 17 is crime.
Okay. Well, this isn't good at all, is it? So, based on this, I'm gonna go with James Bond as my lowest.
Okay.
Then crime, then musicals.
Okay. All right. So I will go ahead and ask the questions for Jaideep for his 2 in romance.
There's no multiple choices, right?
No.
Okay.
And it's worth mentioning that Jaideep's going to need to get every single one of these.
Pretty much, because he's down by 9.
Yeah, no, he needs to. Yeah, he'll need everything.
Relate all of them. Right. So starting with the 2 points and romance, as he picked that for his 2. And Jaideep, your question is: in Love Actually, which actor played a husband who deals with the death of his wife while also helping his son to impress his crush? You have 2 repeats left if you need it.
Ben Affleck.
And your winner, Sascha, Nirvana, Nixon. The answer was Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson was the answer. So yeah, as we mentioned earlier, Jaideep did need all of that, so that one miss directly cost him the game. And Sascha wins with technical knockout.
Technical knockout.
So yeah, unbelievable. Let's put them backstage. Andrew, what did you think of that?
Man, that was interesting. They were tight in the first round, and honestly, like that was a high-scoring first round. I think better than usual.
It really was.
Yeah. So going in, that was pretty tight, and then man, that second round, I think rom-com was just the absolute killer for Jaideep, because I know Sasha's got a lot of knowledge in that category. Obviously, she didn't get a ton of steals, but he didn't get many points, and she ended up getting more from his category than he did. So that's an unlucky spin of the wheel that can break your game, man.
Yeah, you're definitely right. And she got all her questions right in comedies. It went multiple choice twice, but she managed to get it all, preventing any possible steal.
Yeah, absolutely. That hurts, man. When you really need those points and you're coming and you went first in round 2 and you're hoping to pick some stuff up, and then your opponent just sweeps. It's not a great feeling. I think Jaideep's a great competitor though, and I'm excited to see him play again after this at some point.
Yeah, and if you haven't been watching and and you're about to play next, just be careful of Sascha, because she's someone to watch out for. Both match first KO, now technical knockout.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to recall if anyone has ever done that for their only Cole did that for his only win, and I don't think anyone else have won twice with both. Matthew did that for every win that he won by technical knockout. But Sascha is a rookie.
Sascha hasn't had a
two
lot
matches
yet either. Yeah,
exactly.
She comes in with a KO and then a TKO. That's a scary start, man. I'll say it.
Yeah, and let's just talk to the winner right now, Sascha. What an incredible match right there.
Thanks,
Andrew.
Yeah.
You want to take it away with some questions if you have any?
Absolutely, man. Yeah, I mean,
Just
first of all, you weren't too excited about Fincher, so it seems that would you say? I mean, it seems that you're happy with what you got in the end, but did you have a lot of confidence going into that comedies round, or was that a little bit frightening, perhaps?
I've seen a lot of comedies, but I don't know that I've like paid attention to them. You know, like I feel like when I see like musicals, I like actually kind of actively watch them, whereas like with comedies they're just on in the background. So I knew that I would probably get some of them, but I was not expecting to get them all.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. I mean, and then you got some lucky guesses, it seemed like. That's fortunate. And then also just taking those rom-com questions, I mean, congratulations on that.
Thanks.
And the TKO, really impressive.
Yeah, this was exciting. Yeah.
And yeah, what Andrew pretty much covered a lot of that, and you still haven't got a chance to play round 3 yet. So what's your feeling on that? Do you wish your next match you actually get to play round 3, or do you wish that this keep on going on, that you don't have to worry about round 3 at all?
I'm fine with this. Yeah, I'm like, round 3 scares me because like in the case of tonight, I don't know what questions you were going to ask me, but like 2 of those 3 were not my strengths like at all. So I mean, like if I had gotten 3 things that I felt really good about, I'd be okay with it. But like in the case of tonight, I didn't feel confident at all. So,
right.
It's understandable. It can be scary.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing with this format, anybody can come in and take it over the other. Obviously, the more knowledge you have, the more of a chance that you get. But I think a lot of this really equalizes chances, so it can always be scary.
That's what I like best. Like as much as skill is involved, like knowledge,
absolutely,
luck and strategizing is a big part. I think something that not a lot of competitors have used yet for the strategy is for round number 2. Usually they just went with 2 strengths, but if smart competitors usually with one they know that they're gonna get right, another one that you think might stump their opponents. So that's something that strategizing is a big part of. And yeah, you get 6 points in round number 1. I believe you have 7 in your previous match.
Yeah.
So pretty high scoring right there.
Thanks.
Hopefully you keep this up. And your next opponent is going to be Kate.
Nice.
Parks.
Yeah.
You have any words for Kate? What are you expecting when you face her?
No, I'm excited to do it, and it's just fun every time. So, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, if you do win, looking ahead here, this is like still far off. But if you do win against Kate, then this guy out here is just waiting in the sidelines. He's gonna play you eventually.
I'll tell you, that's a scary competitor right there.
Yeah.
That's somebody you got to prep for.
Yeah. No, I feel like Matthew knows everything about everything. Like
the dude's a machine.
It's insane. Like,
yeah. Absolutely.
But yeah, do you have anything else to say that you want to say out there to all the fellow competitors who might be watching? Or
no, I just wish good luck to everybody, and I think it's a lot of fun to do. So yeah.
No harsh words, just very funny. All right, Sascha, thank you for
positivity.
Andrew is upset. Andrew wants some negativity.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
I need somebody else bringing in some feisty vibes besides me, man.
All right. Maybe we'll see someone soon who does that. All right. By the way, thank you, Sascha, for this.
Thank you.
All right. Now let's bring up the unfortunate loser of today's match, Jaideep. Jaideep, man, that was not a very friendly round 2 as a whole per se. I need
to watch more rom-coms.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's just an unlucky spin. It's unfortunate, honestly.
You initially land on Sam Jackson and land on rom-com. Do you think you should have stick with that, or what was your thought process when you land on Sam Jackson right there?
I was like, okay, I kind of know this guy and like his like stuff outside Marvel and Star Wars, so
Mhm.
I feel like maybe I could, but at the same time, like there is a chance I could get like MCU or Star Wars or something else, or like Spinner's Choice. Like, do I want to take that risk? And I was like,
Yeah,
you know what? Let's go for it.
it's really tempting, and
Yeah.
I don't think many people can fault you for taking that extra spin.
Yeah. I mean, if I were you, I would respin from Sam Jackson because, as I mentioned in a previous match, something like that, Sam Jackson has like over 100 something movies.
He's in so many movies, man.
Like I had, you know how I have the list of people in for the category list.
Yeah.
The only person that has more movies than Sam Jackson is Arnie and Sly, and that's 2 people. So yeah, everyone else has less. So
Yeah, wow.
that's saying a lot.
That's crazy.
But yeah, you had a good round 1. The round 2 wasn't the best for you, and that round 3, was any of that category favorable for you, or how did that?
Fantasy sci-fi maybe I could have gotten.
Yeah, but you pick romance for the 2. What was your thought process over there?
Well, I was thinking like if it were the hard romance, I thought was going to be sort of my hardest. So I was like, I do kind of want that to be sort of my lowest amount of points. But like, I figured it doesn't really matter anyway because like if I don't get like all of them, then like I'm done. So it was like,
yeah, I think that was a great strategy. Sometimes you got to get the one that you don't know, and you got to put it in the slot, even if that could be a bit of a real bump. You were in a really unfortunate situation. I don't think usually the pressure is on those selections as much, but
yeah.
But yeah, due to this, unfortunately, you're currently 1-1. So I'm pretty sure you'll be in the tournament that's coming up. You'll make it in the seeding. I don't know what your seeding is going to be. But your current run for the championship as of right now has currently ended. But yeah, what's your plan while waiting for the tournament? If it does happen, what's your plan? You're gonna
I think I'll add some rom-coms to my bucket list.
watch list.
Yeah. But
I'm doing something like that right now. Just like adding like genres that I think I still need to get to.
Yeah. But it was fun while it lasted.
Yeah, I mean, it's great, man. I would love to have you back, but yeah, thank you once again.
Yep.
All
right, so that's Jaideep right there. Andrew, any final thoughts?
I mean, honestly, I'm just excited to see those 2 compete wherever again. The Sascha versus Kate match, that'll be really interesting. I think there's more overlap with them than most. I think one thing that makes Sascha really special in this league is that not many people really specialize in the same categories that she does with musicals and stuff like that. I don't think anybody's on her level with those, but if there is anybody, I think it'll be Kate. So,
and I mean, I'm not trying to be like discriminating here, but like most of the competitors in this league are male, and now there is this one female competitor who's rising up the ranks really quickly, and she knows different categories than most people, and that's going to be interesting. What's going to be happening,
I mean, I hope to see Sascha just absolutely shred it unless she faces me. Otherwise, I'll be rooting for her.
Yeah, absolutely. And Matthew, with an insight note right there, Sam Jackson felt closer to 200. Yeah, I mean, it's close to 200. So yeah, I have nothing else to say. This has been a fantastic match. I'm excited to see the Sascha versus Kate eventually down the line.
Yeah, looking forward to
it. And the next match, I believe, I gotta wait real quick. I have this. What day is today? Tuesday. The next match is going to be this Friday, if that's still happening. It's going to be Aiden versus John. So
that's another really interesting matchup.
That's another rematch from last time. Last time Aiden won and John lost. John definitely looking to tie it back up against Aiden, so that's going to be an interesting one.
Yeah, that's exciting, man.
But yeah, I have nothing else to say.
Me neither, man. It's a good match.
So yeah, that has been Andrew. This has been Albert. That has been Sascha and Jaideep competing, and Matthew Chen in the live chat, always chiming in. So thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned. And until next time in Real Trivia Face Off.